Hi, it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I am back with some more Lightyear toys. Guys, this is an interesting series. So these are 5-inch Buzz Lightyears from the Disney Pixar Lightyear movie, but they are a separate series from the initial 5-inch figures, I guess. These are the crystal grade figures. I don't know too much about these. I don't know if these are rarer. I don't know if it's just because they happen to come with crystals, if it has something to do with the film. I'm not really sure, but I do have all 3 of them. So I did want to do a video where I could show you all 3 because I've finally been able to pick up all 3. So the first one we have here is Buzz Lightyear. It is the Space Ranger Alpha version, and it does look like he has some sort of crystal in here as well as his helmet. These are made by Mattel, ages 4 and up, but not for ages 0 to 3. Then we have XL-09 Buzz Lightyear and XL-12. So I don't know if there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13? I mean, I don't really know, but I know some of the spaceships are sometimes numbered too, and I don't know if that's necessarily related, or if you can have a spaceship with an XL1 and a spacesuit with an XL1, or I don't know exactly how this is going to work in this universe yet, but I don't know. The only ones that come in here are 9, 11, and then Space Ranger Alpha, and I don't know if that comes before, after, somewhere in the middle. It wasn't numbered, so there you go, guys. I will show you everybody's packaging up close. If you can see, it does have the purple crystal grade on the side. And on the back of each of these, it only shows the other 2 characters. So I think these are all the ones in the set. That doesn't mean that they won't have more that come out for the series later in another wave. So again, I don't know. But they also maybe don't want to spoil too much about the film, so I don't know, you guys, but this is very exciting. I love that he's got bright red and bright yellow spacesuits plus his normal spacesuit. He's also got sort of an astronaut looking one, as far as we know astronauts to look. Let's get them open. Let's check out their accessories, their articulation, all of that jazz. Okay, these are blister packs, so we can just take the plastic and remove it from the cardboard. So I'm just going to peel that apart. There we go. Ooh, guys, what? This says it includes an I.V.A.N plus a fuel crystal. I don't know. Oh, wait. Maybe this isn't Buzz. No, this is Buzz Lightyear. It says includes I.V.A.N plus a fuel crystal. Do the other ones say that? The other ones say that as well. So maybe I.V.A.N is something else. I would assume this is a fuel crystal. Is the blaster the I.V.A.N? I don't know. I don't know. Or is it maybe this card? Anyway, it comes with this like shiny holographic looking Pokemon card type thing. Okay. The card in this one, it says XL-15. So this is number 15. It's got a crystal structure, and then it's got several symbols on it that have different levels of bar after it. The other side has check launch ready systems, and it's got a picture of a spacecraft, which is maybe the XL-15. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to show you up close. Maybe it means something to some of you guys. It probably will mean something to us after the movie comes out, but it's very shiny and holographic. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. That's really cool. And then the other side is not as exciting. There are actually holes cut in it. This is not, it's not like peach through here or whatever color you call my pasty skin here, but there are actual holes cut into the card, which is really weird on both sides. So yeah, but that is what you get on both of these sides. I'm kind of interested to see what the other cards are. You couldn't see that through the packaging, not well. I guess you can sort of see it behind him, but I didn't realize it was something separate. I thought it was just part of the packaging, so that's kind of cool. All right, inside you've got 2 plastic trays, so you can remove this top piece, and it looks like there aren't any eye tags in here, so you should just be able to punch all of these pieces out. All right, here's the crystal thing. Here's Buzz, helmet, blaster. Okie doke. Let me get everybody open for you, and then I will show you everything up close. So give me just a minute here. Okay, guys, so in the Toy Story films, there is a line where, I think this was in the first film, and when Buzz lands on Andy's bed, he says something along the lines of, "Have you guys discovered crystallic fusion yet, or are you still using fossil fuels?" And they kind of gloss over that. It's just sort of a joke, but I wonder if this crystal thing is somehow how they power these different ships, and it has something to do with crystallic fusion. So this would be really fun if they actually did incorporate this from that one line in the movie. So, just noting that while I was thinking about this. Now, each one does come with a crystal card that has the ship on it. The one that, was the XL9 has the XL9 ship on it. The one that was the XL11 has the XL11 ship on it. And the crystal for the red one is like a pinkish red color. The crystal for the yellowish orange one is a yellowish orange color. And then the crystal for the Buzz one is a multicolored rainbow. So that way you can remember like which one went with which. Also, if you forget, there is a 9 on the chest of the 09 one, and then there's a 12 on the other one's chest. So I will show you. I'll show you the comparison of the 3 cards, and I'll show you the other 2 cards I didn't show you. So, oh goodness, they all just look rainbow. Okay, well, hopefully my camera will capture this if I do this right. But one is more oranges and yellows, and one is more pinks and reds, and then this one is more rainbow colors. But here is the pinkish red one. And then here's the ship on the back. Then we've got the orangish one. And there's its ship on the back. And these ships actually do look different. I will, show you a comparison here. Here are the 3 ships. There's the Space Ranger Alpha, which this one said it was XL15, so I guess that does go at the end of them. And then there's 9 and 11. So, 9 and 11. Did I do that backwards? No. 9, 11, 15. So there are those 3 spaceships. The cards are kind of cool. I think this will be fun to collect. They're a weird shape, and they have, the odd cutouts for the crystals and things, so it's kind of strange, but it might be fun to do, and maybe there will be some kind of game with it later. I'm not really sure. Okay, these are pretty cool. I do have questions. I have so many questions about what I'm supposed to do with these, but here are the 3 out of their packaging, and I'm going to show you everybody up close. They're all holding all of their accessories. So each one comes with an accessory that goes on their belt. So this one is some kind of blaster. And then each one also comes with a crystal in a carrying case here. I'll show you, of course, the up close. Oh, and a helmet. So I did put all the helmets and accessories on, and I will do a spin around for you. This Buzz Lightyear has a logo of the wings, the one that we saw in Toy Story. So I'm guessing that's, the newest, most current spacesuit or whatever, and they did say it was with the XL15, so I feel like that's a safe assumption, but I don't know. Then we've got the 9. It comes with a different thing, which I actually was thinking this might be some sort of wrist communicator or something of the sort, which it still may be, and then it's just carried on the belt. Unfortunately, it does have a peg, but it does not fit in either of the hands, and it does not fit in his back. So this is the only place that particular piece will go, which was kind of strange. So then he's got a blue crystal, or at least a crystal inside of a blue plastic thing, so it looks blue. I'm not really sure. And here is the rest of him. Then we have 12, XL12. So he is another different type of communicator, or, I guess it could be some sort of blaster, but I really think it's some type of communicator before the wrist communicator thing was a thing, but I don't know. And then here is the rest of him. He does have the purple crystal, or the purple container for the crystal at least. And he's got this strange hole in the back. All of them have this hole in the back that's a big, square, super deep hole in here. And I don't know if my camera's going to pick it up or not, but it's a really deep hole. It's too large for these things that go in their sides, and it's too small for any part of the crystal or any part of the helmet. Like, I thought maybe like the front part of the helmet so they could carry something. There's got to be something that goes on their backs, maybe like a jet pack or something. So, like, I don't know if there are accessory packs that I missed or if there's something that's coming later, but I feel like there was a very intentional hole in the back of each of these 3. and I have no idea what it's for. So if you guys know, put it down in the comments below, because I have no idea besides those random guesses. But as far as what came in here, I didn't see anything. There were no instructions. I don't really know, you guys. But the helmets and accessories, of course, are removable. So here's that first blaster that came with it. And I will probably keep it on their waist most of the time and keep their helmets on, otherwise I'll lose them. But they do come on and off. And then, of course, the crystals come out, and any of them can hold any of the crystals and all that jazz. Look, guys, there is texture, different textures on the inside of his gloves. Like, there's a lot of detail that went into these little figures randomly, so that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna lay these down so I don't accidentally knock them over while I'm doing this, but I will show you articulation. He does have a spinning joint in his head. Does he have an up-down? A little bit. So he's sort of got a ball joint in his head, but his neck kind of slopes outward. Like it starts narrow and then it goes outward more, but in a 3D shape. So there's really not a whole lot of tilt here. Oh goodness, you can't see it through his helmet. So there's not a whole lot of tilt, but it is sort of a ball joint, mostly just a twistable joint. But it was meant to be a ball joint. It's hindered by how his neck is made. So there's that. Okay, he's got a full ball joint in the shoulder, so in, out, all the way around. He's got full ball joint in the elbow. And is it a full ball joint in the wrist? No, but he does have a twistable joint in the wrist. He's got a full 360 twistable joint in his waist. Then he's got ball joints in his thighs here. Ball joint in the knees. And I think that's all. I will note also, of course, you know, the giant hole in the back, and then he has holes on his feet. Now, these did not come with stands. However, I assume they will stand in maybe play sets or other stands. I don't know. I'm excited because this has the potential for more toys to come out. So fingers crossed that that's what's going on, and it wasn't something that was overlooked or canceled and then just left there, because that would be horribly upsetting to me, and I don't know, hopefully someone else besides me, but at least me, and that's what matters, right? No, I feel like a lot of toy enthusiasts would be pretty disappointed by that. So, and that's the articulation we have on him. I would assume we've got basically the same articulation on everybody, but we will check it out here real quick. All right, let's see. We've got the ball joint in the head, ball joint in the shoulder, ball joint in the elbow, twistable joint in the wrist, twistable joint in the waist. It does go all the way around. I'm just not spinning it all the way because of his accessory. Ball joint in the thigh, in the knee, and this one also has a twistable boot joint. So did I miss? Oh, well, this one can't because it's got this more of a robotic type leg on it, so it can't have that lower joint. But he also does have the holes in the bottom of his boots, and he's even got some textures on the bottom of his boots as well. And I don't know what I just touched, but my hand is black now. What is that from? Maybe there was something on the packaging or something. I don't really know. Anyway, hopefully that's not from one of the toys falling apart. As I was kind of noted before, so the logo on the Space Ranger Alpha is the wings that Buzz normally has in Toy Story. Then the logo on XL9 is the 09, and the logo on XL12 is the 12, or XL12 is the 12. I do love that we've got all these different types of crystals. I think that will be really fun to collect. I hope they release enough that we've got, you know, like one of every color of the rainbow crystals, because I think these are super fun and cool. I think they'll look pretty neat with light shining through them. I love that I can still see the crystal formations inside. There's probably maybe a spaceship that they'll make where we can like slide these into the spaceship to, you know, activate it, power it, whatever. I'm very excited. I'm very overall excited about the potential that these accessories have. So yeah. I think it's really cool that the helmets come off. I think that will be a more difficult scenario for smaller kids. I'll probably leave the helmets on for the most part, but it'll be really nice in play if I can have them sometimes in space with their helmets and sometimes on Earth without their helmets, or whatever I want to do with that imaginative play. But I think that's cool. also potentially a feature that can get lost. So depending on how small your kids are, you might want to just like remove some of the accessories and then you can give them the figures to play with. They're relatively sturdy. I mean, they're made of a cheapy, lightweight plastic, like a basic action figure today. I'm not super concerned about the quality of that. They look really nice, and that's usually what I care about. I'm fine with them being able to pass cheaper prices to us by using cheaper materials. So I'm okay with that. It also means they're lighter weight, which is very nice for your toes, if that's a potential problem for you guys. Yeah, so overall, I'm pretty excited with them. I do think, let's see, as far as face molds, I think they all have the same face mold. Yeah, okay, so all three of these seem to have the same face mold. Try to get my face out of it so it zooms in on all of their faces. So that's maybe potentially disappointing. I mean, a lot of the rest of the molds are probably pretty similar. Like, they probably were able to cross over some of the mold pieces for these other costumes and then just make different torso pieces for these two, and obviously different colors. And then they made different accessories and things like that. But I think they still changed it up enough that they're different enough. I can play with them as different characters, or I can play with them all as Buzz Lightyear in different scenarios. However I want to do this, I think that's really neat. I do kind of love that the helmets are detached. These helmets are cooler than the newer helmet, but they kind of had to keep it at least close to the Toy Story thing. Otherwise, they were going to lose their tie-in, right? So there had to be something close enough to the Toy Story. So I think that's neat. I'm really concerned about this hole in the back. Like, I wish they had either told us what this went to or given us something that it could go to, but hopefully at some point we will find that out and they'll give us some kind of toy that attaches to it, or maybe he can attach to a spaceship. Oh, maybe he can attach to like a cord that goes to the spaceship so we can do like a spacewalk. I don't know, you guys. Very excited about this potential. Hey, Bernice. So yeah. Let me know what you guys thought of these down in the comments below. Of course, if you enjoyed the video today and you haven't had a chance yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below as well. Really appreciate you doing that. Totally free for you guys to do, but it really encourages us to keep posting videos like this one. Bernie, stop. So we do appreciate you taking a moment of your time to do that here. Also, while you're there, you can click the thumbs up to leave a like. And you can go check out our channel. We've got plenty of other toy reviews and other fun things on there for you guys. So, until next time, have a great time playing. Bye.